So welcome back. Okay, now that the Super Bowl is over, it's time to climb out of the spectator stands watching other people live their dreams and get into the game of your own life. Now I'm all for the spirit, entertainment, and release that goes along with cheering a sports team. At the same time, I do find it odd how many people spend so much time rapidly following and studying the lives of other people more than they study their own life. Again, catching a sporting event when it's on, it's all good fun. I watch the Super Bowl too. But what I'm talking about is the extended investment some people give to the sports and careers of other people playing and living, right? Think about it. What if the time that you spent reading the sports page, instead you read a self-improvement book? Well, how about the time listening to sports talk radio, instead you listened to an instructional CD or podcast? Or the time that you spend watching ESPN or SportsCenter, instead you watch an online seminar or read a book. Talk about sports scores and players, instead you talk about your goals and your plans to achieve them. And no, let's not leave out the non-sports fans here and just point the finger at them. What if the time that you spend reading People magazine and other gossip rags, instead you read a book like, well, The Compound Effect, for instance, or watching E! Entertainment, TMZ, Access Hollywood, or one of the Housewives. Instead, you watched an instructive and enlightening media, well, like right here, Darren Daily. Or the time that you spend watching TV programs like The Walking Dead, or Real Housewives, or The Big Bang Theory. Instead, you studied an online training course like, I don't know, Insane Productivity, or the time that you spend gossiping about other people's lives and foibles. Instead, you talked about your own lessons learned in life and your own plans for growth. How would the trade of that time investment change the life scores and statistics in your game? I'm certain it would make you victorious and far, far happier. You want to keep a watchful eye on what's called your E to E ratio, your entertainment to education ratio. You see, the primary difference between the 5% of people who are wealthy and those who are not is the 95% spend their attention and extra time on ease and entertainment, while the wealthy 5% spend their extra time on learning, growing, and education. Am I saying that any time spent on entertainment is bad? Of course I'm not. I'm simply suggesting that you want to look at the balance between the time that you spend watching other people live out their dreams and the time that you spend making yours come true. And here's my last tip for you on this. What if you practiced, trained, developed, focused, and worked as hard at your skills and career as the people you watch and admire do on theirs? Imagine what that would do for you. And hey, you're already doing a pretty good job on your education ratio every morning you show up here on Darren Daily. So give yourself a pat on the back, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.